Take this Rose. I'm Tommy.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are recording during the day. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, this is so new. You guys can see into the other room in my house.
Some stuff happened. We just have to record today. So we'll be a little bit later than usual, but still.
Sorry.
We're right on task. No worries.
Yeah.
There's nothing to apologize for.
No.
Our fans love us.
They do.
Speaking of which, we'll do our plugs right now. God, I'm so thrown off. It's daytime.
What are we doing?
All right, so we're Take This Rose. You can find us on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe, rate, and review. We haven't had a review in a while.
Yep.
But we are on YouTube, and we get a lot of YouTube comments. I feel like those kind of count as reviews.
It's easier to do that, because remember when we had to give people directions?
Right,
on how to write us a review.
Yeah, right, yeah, true. So our YouTube channel is Take This Rose Podcast, so you can always find us on YouTube. We're right there.
Yep.
We love hearing from you guys.
We really do.
We do a pretty good job of interacting with our commenters as well. I think next season we're going to start reading our best comments that are left on the page.
Ooh, I think we should do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Of course, we're on Twitter at Take This Rose. I don't think we tweeted this week.
No,
just because stuff happened, whatever.
Life stuff, don't worry about it.
No worries. We have an Instagram at Take This Rose Podcast. Yeah, and that's we had a pretty good post yesterday, I thought.
It was good.
Dean is a fuckboy.
Oh my god, he's the worst.
Of course, we have a Facebook.
Take This Rose.
And we have an email, a mailbag.
Woo!
Yeah, it's takethisrosepodcast@gmail.com. And we actually have a new email this week, which I will let you read.
Hey guys, you guys are hilarious. I discovered you today and just watched all your old videos just for all of your funny comments. I am South African, and my name is Sheila. I'm going to say Sheila.
I'm going to guess Seal.
I just want to hear you try and pronounce my name. It's spelled S-I-H-L-E. You definitely won't pronounce it correctly. It's officially spring day here in South Africa, and you guys just made the 1st of September 2017 the best day ever.
There we go. See
you guys next week for more douchebag D moments. Side note, I love Wells. Give him a break. Come on, guys. Please, guys. Love you guys.
Well, Seal, Sile, I don't know how to say it. I should because I was an English major in college, and my focus was transcontinental and post-colonial literature.
Well, what the fuck?
And I did a lot of South African literature. Yeah, it's pretty fascinating history they've got going on there. So I probably should know how to pronounce that name, but I don't.
Should.
Yeah, my bad.
Way more than me.
South Africa. You like that accent?
South Africa.
Just like Leonardo DiCaprio on Blood Diamond.
Yes.
Dean is a douchebag.
He got drunk. Didn't he get drunk with all the locals to try to figure out how to do the accent?
Did he? Yeah, it's a major point of contention. I don't think it's supposed to be good. So yeah, Dean is a douchebag. He had a lot of D-bag moments this week.
He's just. We had a YouTube comment.
Yes.
And they
From
were like,
Big Boy or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Big Boy.
Sorry, I don't remember your handle off the top of your head. I like that you're engaging.
Yes,
that's awesome.
We appreciate it. But they were like, how is this any different than what they do on The Bachelor? Great question.
Yeah, that is a good point.
But
you're wrong.
It's worse. Oh my god, it's so much worse.
So the big difference here is obviously the break, right?
Yes.
When they took that break for filming, they went back to Kentucky, where Joe Bailey's from. Throwback to a more fun paradise.
Right? That was so much more fun.
But they went to Kentucky for 10 days. Like, he met her family.
Yeah.
They were probably having sex multiple times a day.
So there's the break where they really establish a relationship. And there's also just, the premise of this show is different from The Bachelor.
Exactly.
The Bachelor, you go in as a woman knowing that he will be dating 30 women.
Right.
That's what you sign up for. Where in Paradise, granted, there's always, I want to explore different relationships and stuff. There's more of an understanding of some sort of monogamy.
Right. And also, the break also just further complicates that even more. So it's
they're on this show where they could potentially be in just one relationship.
Yeah.
They have the break. They have sex for 10 days.
Yeah.
They come back. A lot of sex.
And the fact that Christina cannot, let him go after all this time and after all of his shenanigans must mean that Dean has a hammer. He has an absolute pipe in his pants. That's why Christina is so hooked. I am convinced.
Yes, that's the only reason that women like men.
Yep, it's penis size.
It's penis size.
Yeah, but it's the motion of the ocean that counts, right? Please be
Can't
the
get
motion
tingling
of
in
the
a
ocean
rowboat.
that counts. Yeah.
Can't get tingling in a rowboat.
All right, so let's jump into this week's episode. And, of course, we started with Dean. And it started with Robbie telling Dean how Christina was right there to see his chicken fighting with D-Lo.
And Dean was like, why didn't you take her down to the beach?
Yeah. It's like,
I tried.
Yeah. But I also wanted to make out with her in the pool. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much. It just was super shady.
Yeah, and Raven and Jasmine were like, he is just messing up.
Yeah.
This is what is crazy about Dean is he seems to like have a good social media awareness of himself during Rachel's season. Mm-hmm. How is he so? Oh, he just lacks self-awareness on such a grandiose scale for this. Like,
he is just in no way seeing any of the visuals from the outside.
Yes. Well, what this must mean is that D-Lo, much like how Dean has a hammer, D-Lo must have a great vagina.
Platinum vagine.
Platinum vagine. Sorry, Corinne, it was actually D-Lo.
Yep, not you.
But yeah, that's like, I just banged the table super loud.
Oh yeah, somebody yelled at him for that.
I'm sorry, my bad.
We had a really fun angry comment.
Yeah. So yeah, couldn't even make it 10 minutes. Sorry. But yeah, he just completely lacks self-awareness. It's very upsetting. Raven and Jasmine are upset with him.
Yes.
So Dean pulls Christina aside to kind of smooth over this pool.
He tries to act like he doesn't know that she saw him making out with Danielle.
And he's like, we were just chicken fighting.
He's like, how come you didn't want to talk to me this morning? She's like, I don't know. Why wouldn't I want to talk to you this morning? He's like, because we were chicken fighting? And she's like, that's not what I saw.
And so she says it's a slap in the face. And if you're interested in other people, just be open.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Dean is kind of being...
Yeah. He's being really shady about it. And he's constantly saying, like, I know you're the person I should be with.
Right.
He even, like, mentioned at one point, he's like, I love Christina.
What?
It's like, you can't just throw that shit around.
No. When you love somebody, you have eyes for nobody else.
Yes.
Unless if you're the Bachelor and you love your final two.
He said, I love Christina the way I say, I love a sharp cheddar.
Yeah, right. But you'll take a mild cheddar.
I love a sharp cheddar. But you know what? If there's a Gouda or a Brie out, I might go for that too.
Yeah, right, exactly. You gotta diversify your cheese selection.
Yeah.
When you're at
I'm an equal cheese opportunist.
Exactly. Good for you, yeah.
Cheese is great, you guys.
Cheese is really good. I was in Wisconsin this weekend.
Cheese.
I ate a lot of cheese. It was good. No curds, but still.
Oh, but I love the curds.
So yeah, Dean says that. Whatever. Then there's only really like one or two relationships established, so we can't hop relationship to relationship.
Yeah.
But Derek and Taylor are fine. Adam and
care.
Raven are fine.
Yeah.
Whatever,
they're boring.
Jasmine liked the tickle monster, and they had a heavy makeout in the pool.
Mm-hmm. They did.
But then
she just went after it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't get her taste in men. It's very bizarre.
He's a doctor.
Yeah, he is a doctor. Yeah.
Did you know that he's a doctor?
Yeah. Interesting thing that I heard from Josiah. He was on Reality Steve's podcast.
Really?
Shout out to her. He's not our competition, so shout out to Reality Steve.
No, he does a very different thing than we do.
I listened to it, and he was talking about why he didn't go on Paradise. And he was saying, as a lawyer, he had judges and other lawyers saying, you should really go on The Bachelorette.
Mm-hmm.
And saying, that's fine. That's a good opportunity for you. Those same people said, you cannot go on Paradise because you will never be taken seriously as a lawyer again.
Interesting.
And to his credit, Josiah did not go on the show. So, I mean...
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so I wonder...
I don't understand what makes... Well, I kind of do.
Yeah, it's a much trashier show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, I wonder if the tickle monster... does have a family practice.
Yes.
It's like... I don't know. It's family medicine.
Lots of moms.
Then Blake arrived. Blake? He liked our Instagram post yesterday.
Why?
No chance that he was just scrolling through the hashtag Bachelor in Paradise and liking everything there.
No.
Because he was only got 8,000 followers.
Because why?
Yeah. Well, and to put him there without Waboom, what are they doing?
Just so that he would talk about Waboom.
Waboom, yeah. So he showed up and he talked about Waboom. But you could tell none of the guys liked him. My favorite part was Diggy.
Oh, yeah. What did he say? Can I have all the bros from my season for a dude conference?
Oh, but Diggy gave him, like, the what's up. He, like, gave him the handshake, hug. Yeah. And then he, like, looked at the camera, like, rolled his eyes, like this guy sucks.
This tool?
Yeah.
He was also, like, Josh level sweaty.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. And I like...
You could even see it on camera. Like, his shirt was, like...
And he's arriving super late. And who does he have interest in? A guy that was on, like, 2 episodes. D-Lo and Christina.
Yes.
The two hottest girls there.
No.
It's like, no.
Not happening.
So he kept bringing up Lucas, and he asked Christina out, and she said
Every
no.
girl was annoyed by him.
Yeah, he was pretty awful. Then Fred arrived.
Mm-hmm.
And he was very much into man, it seemed like.
Yeah.
Nothing really happened there, though.
No, he well, because the double date that they went on was like...
Yeah, so eventually there was a double date. So
yeah.
Lucas asked Kristen out. Jack was upset. And then speculation was abound that she went on the date because Jack is a bad kisser.
Yes.
So naturally...
everyone had to make out with Jack.
Yeah, including Dean.
Because
Why?
we're at a junior high event.
Why? This was so dumb.
Yeah.
So...
that sounded like something like me and my stupid friends would have done in junior high.
Oh boy, that's... I don't want to judge you and your junior high friends. Like, I'm trying to let go of judgment these days. But no, that wasn't good behavior. I hope that your daughter does not follow in your footsteps.
Me too.
Yeah.
It was like 8th grade.
Yeah. Right, okay.
And it was the 7th and 8th grade. It was middle school.
All
it
right.
wasn't like 6th through 8th.
Okay, gotcha.
It was like the summer between 7th and 8th.
All right, gotcha. Yeah. Well, what about those guys? What are they thinking? They just wanted to kiss?
I don't know, man.
Yeah. I don't get it.
They're just trying to be more inclusive.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, sure, yeah. Let you explore your sexuality right now.
Yeah.
That's so nice of them.
Yep.
What kind souls. So yeah, everyone made out with him. At first they were trying to set up a kissing competition. And Jasmine's like, they're at the table by the bar.
It's like, what are you going to do? Set up a bracket?
And Jasmine's like, you can just make out with me right now, no tongue. And Jack felt uncomfortable. And Raven's like, oh, you're such a loser. It's like, no. I don't like making out in public. Like, with
Let
people
alone
watching.
in front of people.
Yeah, right.
My first kiss was actually in front of somebody else and like goated.
Yeah, huh, wow.
6th grade.
Okay.
After band.
And how many people did you kiss it right after that?
Like 8.
yeah, I just, I know.
Yeah.
Is the entire drum line?
Yep, pretty much.
I'm slut-shaming the shit out of
I
your
know!
I just think it's hysterical that girls do that. Because, like, I'll tell you right now.
It was another girl that, like, goated it. She's like, come on, you guys, just kiss.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend was the guy that I had liked since I was, like, in 2nd grade.
Okay. Oh,
so,
man. Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Drums.
Yeah, wow. Such a messy love triangle there.
I know!
With Dean, Christina, and D'Lo. So yeah, I was not getting kisses.
In 6th grade?
No, it took a little while. I'm not gonna...
It was like...
Yeah, right.
Like, obviously,
even
I
then,
was 12.
Even not with a 10-foot pole, Jenny.
Oh, Tommy.
It's all right. I look great now.
You do. I meant to compliment you.
Oh, the sweater? Yeah.
Your sweater. I
like
it.
It's a little nippy
it's
in Chicago.
fall-like.
Yeah.
I'm sporting my Door County.
There we go. Yeah,
Door County sweatshirt.
We're getting all autumnal. In fact,
Yes.
I had to change my Bitmoji. If you go to @Tommy.Roth on Instagram, you can see.
Are you throwing up leaves now?
Yeah.
Are you spinning in them?
He threw on a hoodie. He was in white jeans and a
gotcha.
blue polo before. Now he's in jeans and a
Regular
hoodie.
jeans
Yeah,
and a hoodie.
yeah, he had to go all
I had to
fall.
turn the heat on today.
Oh, wow.
It was
Jeez.
66 degrees in here.
Yeah, it was cold this morning when I left from work.
It's too cold for a newborn.
It is too cold, yeah.
Yeah.
Her bones are all cold.
Can't feel my bones.
All right, so whatever. So they're having a kissing competition. We're not going to get many good reviews. Our comments are going to be terrible.
Keep the hate coming, peeps.
Yeah, whatever. We'll vent. I was going to turn that into
We'll
something
just
about
get
making out, but I couldn't figure out a way.
Couldn't get
So
there.
Jasmine and D'Lo ended up both making out with Jack. Apparently Jack is a great kisser.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good for them.
So no
That's
complaints.
really, yeah. The double date, it was Fred and Dominique and Blake and Kristen.
Yep.
They went on a speedboat, and Kristen had a rough go of it.
She got water in her eyes. Well,
And it was-
salt water in her
yeah.
eyes, which is not good.
Yeah.
And she was wearing contacts.
And she got a
And
little,
fake eyelashes.
she was getting a little sick, and her mascara was running.
It was not a pretty picture for Kristen.
But Fred and Dominique seemed to have a good time.
Yeah, they did.
They went on a zip line as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Yep. That's
So-
pretty much all we saw.
Yeah, really. Because nobody cares about these people.
Right?
Yeah, so...
I
Yeah.
feel like I don't care about 80% of the cast of Paradise.
So I care about Christina.
Well, obviously, because she's
Christina,
your number one.
I am here for you. And D'Lo as well. If either one of you... God,
Yeah.
what if both of them start pursuing me after I'm on The Bachelorette? Which, oh, by the way, someone nominated me this week, Ancy.
Yes,
Shout
thank
out.
you, Ancy.
Yeah. You can keep nominating me for The Bachelorette. Just get in touch with us.
Mhm.
It's like abc.com/casting or something like that.
Yeah.
But
We'll
yeah.
walk you through it.
Yeah, and just go to my Instagram @Tommy.Roth. You can find plenty of pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Some more recent ones, because pictures that I thought were good from like 2 years ago, my face is a little thinner now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
like,
your jawline pops now.
it pops real hard.
It pops.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah. So yeah, D'Lo and Christina, I'm sure I will have a love triangle, and I'll be on next season of Bachelor in Paradise.
You know what I haven't done?
What?
Nominated you.
Yeah, we should.
I think I should do that.
And you're also going to have to film me at some point for the application.
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe 2 weeks. The next couple of weeks are a little busy.
All right, I'll get my Coppola on.
I'm moving. Oh, it gets really tough when you're moving. Just things pop up.
Dude, moving is the worst.
It really isn't that bad, but it's just like this Sunday I've got a project, and then the next Sunday I just know I'm going to be setting stuff up.
Yeah.
So 3 Sundays.
I hate moving.
Yeah.
I'm going to die in this house,
Yeah.
I think.
It's great, yeah.
And even if I won the lottery,
oh, yeah.
I would still stay in this house.
Yeah, right. Well, you could hire movers at that point, too.
Well, we hired movers last time. And, like, when we moved from D.C., we even had people who packed up our apartment. Guess what? Still the worst.
Okay. Dad, if you're listening, I think you should probably invest in some movers. I don't want to lift.
No, dude, movers are the best thing ever. Watching them carry all my shit upstairs in this house was just, like, the greatest thing ever.
I just imagine you sitting there kind of with, like, a snifter of brandy.
Swirling it.
You figure out where it goes.
Yes, the credenza goes in the parlor.
All right. So
That's how I talk when I swirl.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Why wouldn't you talk like that?
I don't know, man.
I also talk like that when I'm on the toilet. Oh my!
This is a rather difficult poop.
Do I just not digest the corn? I don't know. So then Papa Bear showed up, and he had a date card and said the rose ceremony is tonight.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Date card went to Robbie, and he asked Amanda. This couple.
I don't know why.
The only thing that I kind of like about them is like imagining Josh watching this with his blood boiling, knowing that he's going to skin Robbie alive.
Oh yeah,
and
he can because Josh is much bigger than Robbie.
Yes, he is. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's got a much worse temper from everything we've heard about him. Yeah.
Oh God.
So they went to a street festival. Robbie said he was falling for her.
He's just so fake.
And he said he's ready to be a stepdad.
No, you're not.
Not a chance.
No, you're not.
Somebody who spends an hour and a half on his hair every day is not ready to be a stepfather.
Someone who brought a different, short, vibrant swimsuit for every day that he was going to be in paradise is not ready to be a stepfather.
No, sorry, bud, no. Then we went to the cocktail party. Ben Z, he missed his dog.
He really missed his dog.
Of course his dog's name is Zeus. Of course it is. So he left to go see his dog. It was one last night. Dominique's rose, was it going to go to Fred or Diggy?
Mm-hmm.
Diggy figured out a way to kind of figure out. He met in a little game, and he's like asking her questions on this card.
Yeah.
Last question was hug or kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Dominique said hug. I was like, oh no.
Ooh.
Then Dominique said, well, why don't I ask the questions?
Yep.
Last one, hug or kiss. Make out.
Yeah.
They're there.
She chose Diggy.
Kristen was also heavily sought after. And also, she was down at the bar, and Raven spilled the beans on the scallop story.
The nickname.
Yeah. And Wells tried to play it off. I'm sorry, Seal Sille. Wells sucks. He was like trying to be like, no, this isn't a mean story that everyone was talking about you.
But it's like a super mean story.
Yeah.
She was like, that is so rude. And it is.
And Kristen handled it perfectly. She's like, I don't like to waste good food.
Yeah.
Yes.
I took leftovers.
Yeah. I would have no shame in bringing leftovers home on a date.
Frankly, I would not have leftover scallops.
Well, yeah,
because
exactly.
I would eat all of them because scallops are delicious, and the hate that scallops is getting on this show is really frustrating to me.
Like the twins? Fuck the twins. They're just talking about scallops. I'm a big believer, though. You eat everything that's on your plate. You make a good faith effort.
Yes.
Yeah, if not, then
you might get to the point where you're like, I will literally explode if I eat any more food.
Right.
And I've gotten to that
point. Oh, sure, yeah.
Especially at Italian restaurants.
Physically.
They always give you, like, at least twice as much food as
and then you're about to explode. You say, all right, I'll wrap the rest, bring it home.
Yeah.
And then you order dessert.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Then you order dessert. Oh, no.
Like, I want to save room for dessert.
I'm a big believer, though, in the eat some pasta, bring home leftovers, saying, I'm going to have it for lunch tomorrow. Getting home, waiting about an hour, having a bowel movement so everything can clear out.
Empty the tank.
Yeah, empty the tank, refill. And then eating. Yeah. So, like, pretty much if I'm going to eat that entire meal in one night. It's just spaced out. That's all. I don't want to take up a table for 3 hours. That's all.
No, second dinner.
Yeah. So Kristen was very sought after. So Blake ended up bringing her scallops.
Yeah.
They showed her eating the scallops and played like porn music. And then I love scallops. If I were Blake, I would not have made out with a lady right after she ate scallops, though.
Do they give you bad breath?
They probably, because I'm assuming they're seasoned rather heavily. Like, I've never had a plain scallop.
Yeah.
They've always had kind of a
Well,
garlicky.
the ones she was eating weren't, like, super seasoned. She
Okay.
actually said they were greasy, so I don't think they were well-cooked scallops.
But still, that's olive oil, then. Probably
Yeah.
looking at.
I usually sear mine in butter. They
Okay.
didn't look crispy either.
Yeah.
They barely looked cooked.
Yeah, they didn't look
honestly.
good. Yeah. They were like, oh, let's get some scallops. And, like, they threw them
Yeah.
on stuff, yeah.
No, I like a nice sear. A nice brown crust.
Also, do they have Starbucks there? Because at one point they showed
Yes,
Jasmine.
they have
Yeah,
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Wow.
Starbucks are everywhere.
What a
Tommy.
place. Playa Escondido.
Right?
Why did they do the Barcelona Lisp? I don't know.
Yeah. My sister actually went to Mexico recently with some of her friends, and they were staying close by. They were staying in Sayulita.
Okay.
And she said it's gotten really built up because of Bachelor in Paradise.
Ooh,
like, it
wow.
used to be smaller, but now, like, a lot of people go there to vacation.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's gotten a lot more built up.
Yeah, so there you go. They know what they're doing.
Yep.
Taking
advantage.
Yeah.
Good people of Mexico.
So pretty much, Tickle Monster, Jack, and Blake were all Jack Stone and Blake were all competing for Kristen.
Yeah.
D'Lo and Dean then had a conversation. D'Lo said, "Would you take Christina's rose? If you do, that's fine. I'll just move on." And Dean said, "No, I think it's right. I'm time to pursue you."
Yeah. And I'm going to tell Christina that.
So then he pulls Christina aside. He says, "Well, how are you doing?" It's fine. He's like, "Well, you pretty much dumped me this morning." It's like, fuck you.
He's just trying to... Oh, God.
He's trying to be so emotionally manipulative. He's got a hand with her. He's got a lot of... And also he's got a hammer in his pants, so he knows it. That gives him the confidence.
He's also just a white dude.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, let's not categorize here and make... Yeah, okay. I'm not proud of some of my past behavior, but... If he's a white dude, then why does he have a hammer? How about that? Ooh, that's a good one, yeah. Oh, man, people are just going to make all sorts of assumptions about me after this one. So he says, you pretty much dumped me, which is, like, ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then he says...
She should have dumped him.
Yeah. And then he's...
Honestly, the fact that conversation that they had earlier didn't end with her being like, you know what?
Peace, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
And so then he says, I'm going to pursue things with Danielle.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, you want D'Lo? You want the girl that was, like, making out with Jack Stone?
Yes. So then she got into a lot of slut-shaming on D'Lo.
Yeah. But it was more directed at Dean, like...
Yeah, she was taking it out on Danielle.
Yeah, and she was like, I let you do your own thing for days, too.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah. So it wasn't... So then Christina goes to talk to
That's
Raven,
unpleasant.
and Christina is doing what a lot of women, unfortunately, do. Is
They
like,
blame the woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Raven's like, you shouldn't blame her. Like, she's here pretty much playing the game.
Yeah, I was on Raven's side with that one. It's like, yeah, be mad at Dean.
Yeah. But then Christina's like, you're saying that you're my friend. We haven't talked in days. What's going on? Like, you've been hanging out. Like this isn't a problem.
Probably just because she's been preoccupied with Adam.
Yeah, but, like, at the same time, if you're a strong friend, like, you
Agreed.
go, yeah. So...
Agreed.
They had a little kerfuffle. Then Christina goes to the bar, and Wells actually makes a good point. So Sile, whatever your name is, Shale. Yeah. He says, why would you fight for someone who doesn't fight for you?
Mm-hmm.
Good point.
Yep, and then she started crying because he was completely right. And girl, we've been telling you to dump him for weeks.
Yeah, it's too bad. So Christina, she still enters the rose ceremony, though, which I thought was odd.
Well, because she wants to make her statement.
Yeah, exactly. And that'd be a nice little audition for the Bachelorette, right?
Yeah. You gotta go out with a bang.
Yeah. So then we got to the rose ceremony. We're going to do roses.
Where am I?
Yeah, there we go. So our roses were Lacey to Daniel, Taylor to Derek, Amanda to Robbie, Raven to Adam, Dominique to Diggy, Jasmine to Tickle. 1 second, let's take a brief pause. Say that Jasmine at this point said, I'd like to tickle your pickle. She was talking about giving a hand job. For anybody that didn't get that innuendo. To the left. Kristen to Jack Stone. Christina to nobody. She left.
Oh.
Yeah, and Dean walked her out. But there's a nice little stump speech for the Bachelorette in case there's nobody good from whoever's going to be the Bachelor. I think it's going to be Peter. I don't know.
It is.
We got one last one.
It's going to be
Peter. D'Lo to Dean. Adios, Fred and Blake. Not a great showing for those two.
No.
But at least Fred didn't look bad. Blake kind of looked bad.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
He looked like a tool.
Yeah, he's a massive tool.
Yeah.
Yeah. The keto genetic diet, it's no carbs, low protein is what he said. Why?
That doesn't make any sense.
No, that makes no sense. Carbs are good.
So is protein.
Yeah.
No carbs, low protein? What the fuck are you eating?
That's what he said. Yeah.
What are you eating?
I could have sworn that's what he said when he's talking to Daniel in the after the credits thing. I don't know. Then we moved on to the second night of this.
How do you spell keto?
It's
Is it Keto?
Yeah. Keto. So I'm just going to talk while you're looking up a
Alright.
keto genetic diet. So then Jamie arrived on night 2. And she is, she likes both men and women. So she said everybody's on the table.
Everybody.
But really, she was only going to ask Diggy because there's none of the other women would have gone with her. Oh, you got it?
Low carb, high fat.
Yeah, whatever.
What about protein?
You want to know why he looks the way he looks? Because he does steroids. Because he does steroids and he probably throws up after every meal. So, whatever. Doesn't matter. Jamie and Diggy are on a date.
What about the protein?
I think it's a little protein.
Damn it, Trudy, what about the pineapple?
I should really know this because this is kind of like part of my job.
Right?
I'm not a nutritionist, though. I'm just a personal trainer. I'm pretty sure you wanted that. So, Jamie and Diggy, they go on their date. Jamie kind of explained her bisexuality. And it's not really bisexuality. She says she just goes with the flow. And Diggy, you could tell Diggy the whole time is just thinking, like, 3-way.
Oh, yeah.
3-way.
That's why he got excited.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, their date seemed to go fine. We're not sure where his rose is going to go.
Nope.
Then we had an arrival.
Dun, dun, dun!
The twins. Oh, my God. I was really glad the twins were off my TV for a while.
Yeah.
Remember, they had a show.
Oh, God, they did.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No.
Neither did I.
I drew the line there. And I've got very low standards.
You watched Happily Ever After?
Happily Ever After for Ben and Lauren, which was kind of great because now,
because they're
looking back, you see their relationship just crumble in front of your eyes. Fuck you, Ben.
God damn it.
So yeah, I did not watch that show. I got a hunch is a lot of stuff about where they're kind of being dumb, being stupid. They're saying stupid things.
Yeah.
For instance, they thought that scallops were vegetables.
Yeah.
Then they talked about each other's vaginas.
Yeah.
I think Haley might have the better vagina. I'm not sure.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
It was instantaneous consensus
they
that
knew
Haley has the better vagina.
Yeah.
What makes it better?
That's a good question. I would hope that it's...
I feel like what would make it better from a male perspective isn't really something that they should know about each other.
Yeah. Maybe it's just cleaner.
Maybe.
Maybe, like, the one is like, it's a sty down there. I'm sorry. I don't know.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, it's a little weird. That was not great. I hope that everyone's healthy down there, too. That's
right?
Good, yeah.
Like, do you have yeast issues, Emily?
I really hope not. I'll be perfectly honest. I have no idea what yeast stuff is. I just know that there's an infection that you can get, but, like... Is it like the stuff from bread? I don't know.
It's an imbalance of bacteria.
No. I don't need to know. I'm best left ignorant on that subject. There's just certain things I don't need to know.
You're so uncomfortable. It's making me so happy.
I'm not that uncomfortable. I don't know what that is. And like, I hear it. I just nod and be like, oh yeah, sure. Yeah, yeast. You got it. Dough rises. Yeah. Pretty much that's what's going on. So Haley wanted to ask somebody. Oh, Derek. She was really into Derek.
Yes.
But Derek is of course taken and is going to get engaged.
She didn't even try.
No.
To ask him because Amanda's like,
yeah, you should.
Yeah. No point.
But Amanda said Dean is probably off the table too.
Mm-hmm.
Emily still asked him anyway.
Yeah, very aggressively.
Yeah, he said no. Then she talked to D'Lo. And D'Lo said, whatever he decides.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been so great if he would have gone on the date.
I know.
His character arc. That would have been so good. At that point, just accept your fuckboy status.
Yes.
Go on the date. Whatever. So
and he didn't.
He didn't. Did it say she talked to D'Lo?
Yeah.
And he said no again. So Haley ended up asking Jack Stone and Emily asks Tickle Monster, and the twins are like, we're both here, and all these great guys are taken by these shallow, ugly whores. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, why are you calling them?
I know.
First of all, to call
She's
them.
like, Dila's hot if you like talking to a wall. And it's like.
You thought scallops were a vegetable.
You're so fucking stupid.
Yeah. Shallow, you have gigantic breasts that I'm sure were augmented.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they're real blondes.
They're not.
Fake tans. Yeah.
Yeah.
The shallow thing, how ridiculous is that? Also, you're on the Bachelor franchise.
All of you are shallow.
Yeah.
You're all shallow.
You're all shallow.
Just accept that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Some people may be shallower.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean anything. And then the ugly whores. All right, Danielle, she's pretty fucking hot.
Yes.
Danielle is. She
Yeah.
could tickle my pickle. Yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah.
The twins, like, Tickle Monster's like, they're so hot.
I think all the guys think they're hot just because they're twins.
Yeah, right. The twin
Honestly,
cest.
Yeah.
That is a fantasy I do not
If
understand.
there was only one of them, I don't think they would find them that hot.
Yeah.
I also don't understand that fantasy.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah.
It's like, why do you want to have a threesome with sisters?
Yeah. I would just be creeped out the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to take them one at a time?
I wouldn't even want to do that. That's a little much. Do you ever hear of, like, people who, like, were dating one sister and they marry another?
No. Is that a thing that happens?
I've heard it multiple occasions, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's
It'd be hilarious if Jeff married Emma.
Oh, God, I don't want to see what happens there. How about the movie The Patriot? We're way off track now. Have you ever seen that one with Mel Gibson?
Parts of it.
Yeah, so I think that, but his wife dies, and he ends up marrying the sister.
Oh, well, that's like an old tradition, like, honor thing.
Yeah.
Where it went both directions.
Yeah, but like
if your husband died,
if you're ever
the
getting
brother
into
would
a bad fight, and you want to say something very regrettable. And say, well, your sister never did this.
Oh, that would make it so awkward.
Yeah. So the twins, they're going on this double date with Tickle Monster and Jack Stone. And Jack is like, I actually kind of like Kristen now.
Yeah.
Like, even with the scallops and everything. Maybe he likes her because of the scallops. That's good.
I would.
Yeah, I would too.
Kristen, I'm with you.
Yeah, sure. Kristen, come on the podcast.
Yeah.
If you know a casting producer, put them in touch with me. So Jack, last minute, he says, I just don't want to go on this date.
Yeah. Kudos.
And the twin, Haley's like, oh, so you want to go out with someone that almost didn't give you a rose last night? It's like, bitch, you were here for somebody else yourself.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's like they were your pretty much only choices. Not even like second choices.
Yeah.
Like you just picked these guys because they were the least committed.
Yeah. And they're actually the guys with two careers. How about that? It's the lawyer and the doctor. And Haley says, I just asked you out to be nice.
You think I want to go out with a serial killer?
It's like, he's not a serial killer. He's actually a handsome man.
Leave him alone.
Yeah. I hate the twins so much.
Like, they were just so bitchy.
Yeah, and then they gave the double bird exit.
Mm-hmm.
We're out of here. Woo!
Fuck all you.
It makes me wonder if it's scripted, their exit.
I don't know. And then they, like, were throwing scallops.
I just can't see them memorizing a script.
Yeah.
Me neither. That seems like a lot of words.
Yeah.
It's an awful lot of memorizing of lines. I just don't see them doing that. So yeah, they left. And then Papa Bear, next day, showed up. Mm-hmm. This is your last day in paradise.
And he said Amanda and Robbie, and I was like, ooh, what if Josh is showing up?
Oh my God, that would have been great.
That would have been fun.
And I could see...
He would have come on.
Yeah, I could see him coming on and just banging somebody right away. Because girls like Josh. I don't know why. He's got weird eyebrows, too.
A lot of women have things for assholes.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I'm single.
Yeah.
Because I'm just such a great guy. Nominate me
You'll
for the Bachelor. Yeah. Oh, well, I probably won't get past night one if I ever end up going on. So, yeah.
Sure, you're way too normal.
Yeah. And apparently we have one more week of this shit. I thought this was the last week. I thought
this was the last week.
So, no, we got
when
one more.
I looked at the schedule, because it was 2 hours and then just 1 hour, I go, oh, it's done.
Yeah, and then nope. Next Monday. I'm sure they'll announce the Bachelor, too. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I would assume in the after the...
Yeah, but that's already been taped.
Oh, that's not live?
No. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm very concerned. Yeah. Maybe it'll be me.
My flight says we were going to be surprised.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
And I was like, are we?
Yeah.
Are we, though?
After the
Peter
election
is
night,
the
I just
only
never
option.
get surprised anymore.
Nothing can possibly surprise me.
Yeah, sure. Well, now we got Hurricane Irma. Sure, why not?
Right?
Yeah.
We just had like a crazy devastating storm in Texas. And now
Florida's.
this one will hit Florida, a bunch of tiny islands, and then could go anywhere on the eastern seaboard.
Yeah. Guess who doesn't live on the eastern seaboard? These two. Woo!
Woo! Yay, Midwest!
Yeah. Now, if we could just make sure that North Korea cannot reach Chicago with ICBMs,
we're going to be golden.
Great, yeah.
I have one of my best friends, Allie, lives in Savannah, and I keep trying to convince her to move to Chicago.
Yeah.
And she grew up in Florida. She's like, I can't do the winter. I go, global warming.
Yeah,
it's basically going to be
yeah.
Savannah weather in Chicago in the next 5 years.
That's going to be nice. Except today it was a little cool. But.
Well, yeah, but like a nice.
Yeah.
It's got that nice autumn chill.
Sweater weather. Sweater weather. So
next week, I'll walk and get a pumpkin spice latte.
There you go. And your
basic
with your Lululemon pants on. Yep.
Please, these are maternity jeans.
Okay. Well, it's a loose waist. It's very comfortable. Why not?
It's got like these little elastic triangle panels.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Right?
Yeah, that is nice.
Yep. Still don't quite fit in. Well, I fit into my regular jeans,
but not comfortably. Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah.
It's just like, ooh, a little too much.
Yeah. It's like you're wrapped in saran wrap.
Yeah. And I'm like, ow.
All right, so we will be back next week for the finale. Finally. I just banged on the table twice. And that's going to be very distracting. I'm trying to work on that one.
It also doesn't help that it's an island and it has dishes on it.
Yeah. It does not help.
Guys, I have a cool kitchen.
You should really think about fixing that next year.
No, I love my island.
Remember YouTube, Take This Rose Podcast.
Yep.
Apple Podcasts. Just look up Take This Rose.
Mm-hmm. Really just search Take This Rose on any social media platform.
Yeah, Facebook. Twitter, we're at Take This Rose.
Mm-hmm.
But Instagram, we're Take This Rose Podcast.
Yeah. Is there a Take This Rose? Was it already taken?
I don't know.
I can't remember. Did I set that up?
I don't know. I probably did. And then Take This Rose. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Gmail. Yeah. Right in Take This Rose Podcast at gmail.com.
Yep.
And remember, keep those nominations coming in. Eventually, we're going to get so many nominations in that they won't be able to ignore it.
Yes.
And they will write us a cease and desist. That will still be something. Something to hang your hat
on. Yeah.
They're that annoyed by us.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
It's like the angry comments on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. I
love
like it. Yeah. Sometimes I do.
Well, yeah.
When they're good ones, I hate these people, I really like those ones. Those are good. Because I hate me too. All right.
Oh, God.
So we'll leave on that note. Until next week. Thanks so much.
Bye, guys.